Absolutely. We're going to cover as much as we can. Drew Titan Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDVC. This is a Painful Excellence podcast. And I'm past annoyed, but I will say I told you so. Everyone put their bricks in the chat for me. Put those bricks in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. They're beautiful and gorgeous. Awesome. Queen. Love is the word. In the building. How you doing? My brother Eric Jordan, always supporting. Salute to you, good brother. Eyes. The queens are in here. Salute. Mr. Gaino, what up? Mr. Shelton with the uck. Main event Mark. Yeah. That's her. Philip D. Redden, Pep Pack in the mother effing building. Salute. My brother Main Biker. Mind of Mansa Musa. Jared, what's going on? Night Train. Salute. Sean the TV in the building. Good to see you. Derek Gaines, the legend. Salute, good brother. Jay Williams, the Quiet Storm. Salute to you, good brother. Yeah, we was just over there at Media Man's chat before I went over to Stormy's chat. Did that show. Media Man's over there. He's still cooking. Salute to the Media Man. Reef the Watcher in the building. Ryan Wright. Rod Neal, my brother, was good. That's right. Put those bricks in there. Because I got a question. Sheila, what's going on, good sis? My brother Jeff Spark in the building. Mark Wunderlich, my brother from Utah. What's good? Yeah, so Rhoda, let's get right to it. You know, I ain't gonna play with this thing. She lied, man. She lied. She lied. And I don't appreciate that. And I'm going to explain to you why I don't appreciate that. There are women that do get abused and assaulted. Okay? Let me be clear with that. There are women, Grail, what's going on, that have been abused and that have been assaulted like crazy, like out of nowhere. No one should be assaulted. But they are cowards. Yes, I did, Derek. Yes, I did. And thank you. There are cowards that have done or do crap like that. And what Rhoda just did was she made it bad for the real victims out here. Whenever you see something like this, we're not denying that there are some cowards that behave in that manner. We're not denying that. What I will tell you is that that's not the majority. And that's what she did. She painted this picture. She painted this picture and it's ugly. It's alarming that she did that. And what the women did on social media, you see, let me tell you what she did. It's no secret that there's this weird war going on between black men and black women. I'm not going to get into how it started. I'm not going to get into the petty arguments because y'all know I like to keep things simple. We're broke, we're lame, and blah, 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 blah. And when the men said, okay, let me explore my options over here, the women still got mad. And there's been a war ever since. Well, actually, it's not really a war because the men that are content doing what they're doing, they're ignoring all of that nonsense. But what this woman did, because that's really not the issue. The issue is, on top of that, she used that. Corey Joe, what up? She used that. She used that situation, and what she did was she used it to pour fuel on the fire between black men and black women. Stormy in the building. Salute. Great live earlier. And rather than people taking a step back, and I'm talking about the majority, phenomenal Mexican, salute, the majority of people taking a step back, I look at things with a critical eye. And I said, okay, she got hit with a brick. That's sad. That's the first thing I said. That's sad. Nobody should get hit with a brick, let alone a man should be hitting a woman with anything, hitting a woman at all. But I said, General Africa, salute. I said, why is she on social media holding a video up to her face, holding the camera phone up to her face? I hope that was after she called 911. That's the first thing I said. The second thing I said was, okay, she got hit with a brick and I see her shit was swollen. But let me tell you something. Y'all remember what happened to Hakeem Rahman when he caught the headbutt from Evander Holyfield? Y'all remember that? Matter of fact, I might have that picture. Let me see. Oh, you're in luck. I do. It was swelling. Don't mind Martin Lawrence. That's fake. On the left, that really happened. I watched that fight. They stopped the fight because of that. Now, I want you to look at it. It's smooth. It just looked like he's bleeding. Well, you wouldn't know it, but you know, that's when the blood has nowhere to escape. That has to be drained. That's off of a Evander Holyfield headbutt. I saw that night. I was like, oh my God. He was turning into a monster right in front of us. Hakeem Rahman, and salute to him. His friend to the show. I said, oh my God. It looked worse. And it got worse than that in that picture. It got worse than that. But I want you to notice it's smooth. It was a headbutt, man. I've seen people get swolled up off of slaps with hands, punches with gloves. I've seen lumps like that. And that's what it looked like on her. Woke, what's going on? That's what it looked like on her. I said, she said she got hit with a brick. No scratches? And I said, okay, maybe the video quality is not too great because she's moving around. But I said, I've seen people get hit with objects, rocks and bricks included. On top of swelling, there was broken skin. But I'm like, you know, let me not overanalyze this because that is not like a great picture. She's walking. I'm like, okay, maybe she does have some scratches or whatever. I didn't want to call her a liar right away. I'm just watching. Well, a couple of things happened. Joe Townsend, salute. A couple of things happened. The first thing that happened was, well, she's blaming men. There was these two brothers standing there talking about, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? And she's like, I want you to be a man. And then here come the tidal wave of these feminists all over Instagram, all over TikTok, all over YouTube, and we don't protect our women, and Young Hollywood, salute. And I'm like, I knew this was coming, but I said, you know what? The real story is going to come out. But one of the things I said is, well, man, if there's a dude running around hitting chicks with bricks, the first thing we need to do is make sure he's locked up. He's at large. He's at large. Go get him. Someone get him. And it didn't take long. About 12 hours later, here come the videos. First video I saw was this black kid with glasses talking about he was there. And I need you to listen. He witnessed it. And she was degrading the man and blah, 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 blah. And I said, oh, okay. And then the second thing I saw were these videos of her running around slapping white men and twerking. I'm saying, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, I don't know if those were skits or whatever, but all right. I was like, maybe she ran up and tried to skit the wrong brother and he went upside her head. I don't know. I still wasn't calling her a liar until information came out about her priors. What do you mean priors? Was she arrested? No, she's no stranger to GoFundMe and people assaulting her. How can this be? Well, look it up. It's too much for me to even pull up all these screenshots. By now, y'all have seen it. And yesterday, people that have known her, lived near her, or worked with her, they said, yeah, she said some dude went upside her head and assaulted her in 2020 and raised $5,000 for the GoFundMe. This is her third or fourth GoFundMe or something like that. I said, wow, she's a professional GoFundMe. Then there was another woman on TikTok somewhere talking about, I heard she was assaulted. And I was like, again? Wait a minute, what's going on? What's going on? And there's something that Angry Man pointed out. Y'all, I'm sure y'all all follow Angry Man. He put up a short video of a side-by-side GoFundMe. Brian Mason, salute. B More, salute. Squeegee Kid, salute. And the GoFundMe for her was on the upside of 40 grand. But the other GoFundMe of the black man who was pictured holding his seed that was killed defending somebody, they were just looking for what, $5,000? They only got like $30. And you wonder why we're not so fast to run inside situations when we don't know what's going on? And y'all worried about why we don't protect y'all? First of all, let's keep it a buck. I like to keep it so simple here. First of all, she's a troublemaker. Let's just get that out the way. She's a troublemaker. That's number one. That's what you feminists that was digging in black men's ass for the last 72 hours. That's what y'all need to acknowledge. All right? She's a troublemaker. All right, that's number one. Number two, she lied. She plays on the heartstrings of you guys, you simps, and you feminists who jumped the gun, who hate us anyway. You look for reasons to hate us. Y'all didn't want to get to the facts. Y'all are too busy trying to win an argument, God damn it. That's what y'all doing. Oh, see, another situation. Black men, and y'all just trying to run the social media and win a goddamn argument, and it failed on his face. Oh yeah? I didn't know he did that. He took up for Pearly Things? I didn't know that. How's Pearly Things doing now? I know a thing or two about algorithms, and I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying the point that he made about the discrepancies in the GoFundMe. This was a black man doing something noble and lost his life, and the family just wanted to bury him. He couldn't even reach $5,000 in the GoFundMe. This bitch, this is her third GoFundMe or something like that. $40,000. And nobody even questioned her. I saw a lot of videos today. I saw a video of a woman who got on someone's TikTok stream and said how she basically ruined a high school kid's life while she was in there. She said that he did something to her, and the teachers believed her. He was on a football team about to get a scholarship. She fucked it all up. He was removed from the school. And she's admitting that she lied. And there was a dude watching like, oh shit, and the other girl on the panel was clapping. This is what they think of us, men. This is why we have to be careful. This is why we second think it. And all you single women that got boys, you want your boys running into the line of fire? Go ahead and tell me you do. Go ahead. Y'all know how women get down. You know how I know? Because y'all not even friends. I did a show a while ago. Can women really get along, or are y'all frenemies? Fellas, let me know how many women you dealt with that told you, I don't keep a huge circle of females. And you asked them why. And they said, because, bitches are haters. Before that term hater was even invented, you know what they used to tell me? Because chicks are backstabbers. That's exactly what they used to tell me back in the day. I don't keep a huge circle of women around me. Why not? Because you know how chicks are. They could be backstabbers. If they ain't trying to sleep with your man, they talking about you. Picasso, what up? Thank you. Look at Mr. General. Most I have known. My wife had one best friend, and that went sour. You understand? All we're saying is that men have to be careful because we're treated different. And the reason why I brought up in the beginning of the show about this little war going on, we've been talked bad about. We've been told we ain't shit and this, that, and the third. But you want us to stop what we're doing and help you do anything? On top of that, y'all say y'all independent and you don't need us. So here comes this woman talking about some dude went upside her head with her. These brothers are standing outside on a nice summer night, minding their business, and then here she come on the phone. This man went upside my head with a brick, and these men didn't do anything. And they're standing there like, what are you talking about? Huh? He did what? And then when we get more to the story, those brothers, they were interviewed. They said, no. She came up with the camera talking about somebody hit her. They called 911. Remember when I said the other day? I said, calling 911 is doing something. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all sisters want assassins. Y'all want private assassins. That's what you want. You don't want protection. You want retaliation. I've seen chicks, I've known chicks to get mad that a dude broke up with them, and they'll go back to the block and try and get dudes to go beat them up. Luckily, the few chicks that hung around us, we knew her well enough. Come back to the block crying. Yo, a lot of times we wouldn't even ask what's going on. We either rolling CeeLo or like, she's waiting for someone to ask what happened. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, he hit me. He hit you, right? Okay. He's up the block. I don't know why you're giving his location. Oh, yeah. Wasn't I supposed to tell y'all a story? I know Phenomenal Mexican. Bro, listen. Wasn't I supposed to tell y'all a story? Well, this fits right into what I'm talking about here. I used to be cool with a young lady. We were hanging like tight. Nothing crazy. We were just hanging out. She lived in my building at the time. So one day I was in Baltimore. I was handling some business. And my phone rings. And this old girl. So I didn't answer it at first because I was in the middle of something. She called again. I didn't answer it again. Then she called back and I'm like, all right, something's wrong. So I get up and I excuse myself from the goddamn meeting. I go upstairs. I was like, yo, what's going on? I got something to tell you. I'm busy right now. I'm in the middle of a meeting. I'll be done in like another half hour. And I'm not going to say dude's name. She said, but I'll just call him A. A hit me. Okay. I'll call you back. Went back, sat down. My wife was like, is everything all right with her? I said, it's nothing. She called 3 fucking times. It's nothing. And at that time, the relationship was I don't like hanging around people that are projects. Y'all know what I mean by that? You ever had that one person that there's always something wrong with them? They're always going through some bullshit in their life. And it's like, there's nothing going on in your life that's good. What the fuck is wrong with you? Every time I turn around, all I do is ask you how you're doing. And it's always bad news. Well, this was her. And Anthony, what up? And I was just looking for a way to get out of this. Now I'm going to get back to what happened in front of the building that day with this other chick, but I got to finish the story that I promised to tell y'all. So, leave the meeting and I call her back. Give it to me. Tell me what happened. Well, I ain't going to get too far into the story, but she's telling me the story, and being that I know who she is, I'm peeping the holes in the story. Well, if she went here, why did she do this? And then if he told her this, why did she do this? And I'm just listening. I'm like, I said, well, look, I'm in a whole other city and I'm not coming back until Sunday night. I'll see you then. Now, at that time, I worked with old boy. He lived on the same block. I was cool with him. I am cool with, till this day, I am cool with him and his older brother. So what was I supposed to do? Come back to the block and beat on his door? No. I came back off the highway, parked my car, went upstairs, washed my ass, and I went to bed. That's what I did. That's the first thing I did. And Selena, what's going on? And I went to work that Monday and I saw him. When I walked into the office, we caught eyes and he was kind of like looking to see what my temperament was. And I just smiled. And I pointed like, so he smiled. Thank you, JT Mo. Yep. Let me, matter of fact, I am going to pin that. I'm going to pin this. Pin. There you go. Let's pin that. Because here's what I'm about to say. That brother went to jail. He went to jail. He had no GoFundMe. He was like a TV star, right? He went to jail, y'all, for making shit up. Now, let me finish to my story because we got a lot to talk about. So I said, bro, give it to me. Tell me what happened. So we sat down and he was like, yo, bro, I know what she might have told you, but it's not like that. I said, give it to me, bro. And he told me the real story. And you know why I believe it? Because everything she pointed out, and I'm like, there's a hole in that story. There's a hole here. There's a hole here. I was like, I know she's leaving shit out. She's making it sound like she was dead innocent and went to his house and his baby mama ran out the door and jumped on her. That's not what happened. That is not what happened. He told me what happened. And I believe every word he said. You know why? Because I know her. I know her. You see, let me back it up a little bit. That's not the first physical altercation she had with a man and his former significant other. That's not the first time. So this is not new territory with her. I'll give you the short version of what happened with that. They had made plans to go out. And he agreed to the plans, but then something came up. He has 3 kids, right? Baby mama had a job interview, right? And she said, look, I just need you to hold on to the seeds for another 2 hours. That's it. I'm going to run to my job interview. I'm going to come back. I need you to come to the... It was crazy. It was crazy. So she brought the kids over there. Right? She called him on the phone. He tells her, yo, look, what we about to go do? Now, it was a weekend. Remember, I told you, I got a call on a Saturday. It was a weekend. He says, yo, look, I got to push it back a couple of hours. I got the kids. He didn't get into why he had the kids. He said, yo, just hold me down for about another 2 hours. I got the kids. When that's done, I'm already dressed. We're going to head out. No smoke, salute. She goes, why every time we going somewhere, the kids pop up? Steve Elder Mac, my brother. Which was not true. She don't remember telling me something completely opposite of that. He's so nice, and when I need to do something and I ask him, can he come out? He'll leave the kids with his mother real quick and run out with me. Reese, what's good? So now all of a sudden, he went from stopping what he's doing to cater to you to he always, whenever it's time for them to do something, the kids always pop up. It was not true. She don't remember telling me that. And I'm like, Eric H, salute. I'm like, but I let her talk. I didn't interrupt her or nothing. So he said, yo, shorty, and let me tell you something. Here's what's funny. His baby mom's is my man's little sister. And it was a wreck. They lived in the same building. So she was like, yo, look, let me bring the kids downstairs and I'm going to go to this job interview and come back. I know where she was going to get the job interview because there was a new store by the mall we lived next to. And she was going to get a job, like a manager's position or something. So it was serious for her. And I had just called her and I believe him. And I said, okay. So what happened? He said, I told her I have the kids and we're gonna push it back a couple of hours and I'm gonna be out. So then she says, yo, why every time we go somewhere, the kids? And he's like, yo, that's not true. What are you talking about? So she started cursing him out. He says, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. Hangs up the phone. Comes downstairs with the kids, right? Now, P.E.P. She comes downstairs with one of her homegirls and the kids, getting the kids set up. So now, that's another thing. Her and the homegirl was going to get interviewed at the same store. So they downstairs, dropping the kids off. They inside, getting the kids all set up, whatever. Shorty comes to the door. Now, that's not the problem. Because baby moms, aka my boy's younger sister, they I don't know her girlfriend, but she don't look for problems like that. Right? But everybody got that hood switch. So I said, well, what happened? He says, first of all, she came to the door and I asked her not to do that. I thought when I got off the phone with her, I said, yo, I know I told her, yo, all right, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. And I got off the phone because she was just cursing at me. So I got off the phone. I said, well, bro, that should have been the end of that for that day. It should have been over with. He said, well, I got off the phone. Next thing you know, she's ringing the fucking bell. I said, well, what happened? Because there was a physical altercation. Now, here's what she told me. She said she knocked on the door and baby mama flung the door open and her friends jumped her. That's what she told me. And I said, well, why is she saying that you beat her up? He says, no, I ran outside. No, wait. He said, all right, check it out. She said she opened the door. No, he opened the door and they just ran out like attack animals and jumped on her. That's what she told me. And then she said, A jumped in it and got his licks in, and then they ran back in the apartment and shut the door and locked it. And then she went and got the police. Now, Anthony, what up? Now, here's what he told me. He said she came to the door. He opens the door, sees the kids. She could look and see the kids in the living room. He was like, that was my way of letting her know I'm not bullshitting. I got my kids. He was like, yeah, you know, I'll be done in a couple of hours, and we're gonna go, you know. And then she starts breaking on him. Why didn't you tell me he's gonna be babysitting with your fucking kids? That's what she said. Fucking kids. Baby mama's in the room getting the bag ready, and her antennas went up. Like, who's at the door talking about my fucking kids? So she was like, what's going on? Cop killer salute. And then she says, every time we about to do something, your stupid ass baby mama dropped these brats off. That's what she said. I'm like, oh shit. So then he said, he's standing there. He said, my heart's racing now because I know baby mama's in the room. I'm thinking I could just ease the pain and just shut the door and it'll be over with. But now he said, in the hallway's echo. So I know she heard it. I know she heard it. And then baby mama comes out the room. Right? And then he said that back of his, he's like, he kind of felt her come out the room because the back of the hair on the back of his head stood up on the back of his neck. I don't mean to laugh because he's telling me the story. And I'm like, oh my God. Because it's crazy because I know all the people involved, with the exception of her friend. And well, I saw her a couple of times, but I didn't know her like that. But then I'm like, oh man. And he said, yo, she came out the room. He said, I felt the hair on the back of my neck stood up. He said, damn, she's right there. And then she says, what the F she's doing here? And he said, before I could answer, she punched me. No, wait. She said, what the F she's doing here? And being that she called her kids brats and little MFers, she said, oh, we about to fuck. That's what she said. Because now she's baiting her. Now she wants smoke. You done called her kids little bastards and little motherfuckers. And then he said when he turned around, she saw her belt unbuckled, like her pants. And he's like, yo, she did it on purpose. And now he's like, oh my God. He says, wait. And when he put his hands up like this, she said, homegirl that I know punched him right in the side of the face. So baby mama lunged at her and he said he broke them up at first. He's like, stop. And he pushed, let's call my homegirl L. Pushed her out the door and he's holding baby mama back. Now, what did I just say? She punched him. He said, now his shit is cut. He opened his mouth. It happened Saturday. I'm at work Monday. And he showed me. He said, look, right here. Look. Punched me in my shit. And I like the tooth. It cut the side of my thing. I'm spitting out blood. And I'm trying to break these women up. So he's trying to close the door. And L stops the door. Right? She's like, oh, you brought the kids down just so you could F your baby's mom? And then she said, he said, yo, he said, E, she hit me again, right in the jaw. Boom! And he said, yo, at that point, she hit me twice. He said, by that point, I just stepped out the way and baby mama and her girlfriend ran out. He said, I didn't see her. Ran past me and they jump on her. And now they rolling in the hallway. Ah! Oh yeah, no need on Rachel. Yeah, the brick story is fake. We're gonna get into that. It's fake. So now they rolling around in the hallway. Neighbors are opening up the door, looking out like, what the hell's going on here? And he said once he felt that the ass whooping was sufficient because she was in a fetal position and they were stomping her out and hitting her, he ran over there, grabbed baby mom and her friend, and pulled them back in the apartment and shut the door. Kids inside screaming. And then he's like, yo, I already knew what was going to happen. Boom, 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 police. He opens the door. And he had to explain that he's a member of service. And L is back there saying, that's the motherfucker that hit me, and his baby mama jumped me, and the bitch in there jumped me, and you should take him to jail and fuck him and fuck her, and they jumped me, and look at my ears bleeding, and take those kids and put them in ACS. And he looked at the officer and said, look, man, Ricky Williams in the building, salute. He said, look, man, that's not what happened. All right, I was trying to break up the fight. Look at my face. I'm bleeding here. She hit me, and baby mama jumped on her, and I separated them, and I just pushed her out the door, and I locked it. Well, I lost my chain, and, you know, and they looked on the floor. They said, your chain is on the floor. I popped her chain. And she said, well, I want them arrested. And he said, well, look, if we're going to play that game, everybody going to jail. And the cop said, yo, look, you're saying that they jumped on you. They're going to say the same thing about you, and I got to lock everybody up. It's safe to say she didn't want to go to jail either. So it was a little scuffle. Elle went her own way, went outside, and then that's when she called me. And she said she just went there. They had a date, and she went to the door. And when she rang the bell and the door opened and they ran out and started jumping on her and fucking her up. That's the story I got. I'm like, that does not sound right. Now, let me tell you what a simp ass nigga would do. A simp ass nigga would be foaming at the mouth. And as soon as that simp ass nigga would come to New York, he would not even go home. He would go bang on his door. Yo, open the door. What the fuck you jumping on? A complete fool over a female's lies. And I laughed. I said, I'm glad. I said, well, you good? He said, man, I'm good, man. I said, well, it's safe to say you ain't fucking with her no more. He said, fuck no. He was still on probation on the job. He can't have no smoke like that. She almost fucked around and fucked off his city job because she can't follow directions, because she jumped the gun. What she should have did was just say, hey, all right, you know, I can come in and hang out until it's ready to go. It wouldn't have been a problem. But you in there calling his kids motherfuckers and brats. I don't know many men that wouldn't have balked on her right there. And he said, I should have slammed the door in her face, but she was kind of like standing, you know. But then when baby mama heard that, it's like, why are you talking about my kids like that? Why? It's because my man can't leave right now to go for a cup of coffee. She's trying to go get a job to help support the kids. And I'll give them that. So I asked him, I said, well, did she make the goddamn interview? He said, yeah, and she got the job and all that. It was great. But I shared that story to let you know this is the type of shit that some men put up with. Now, fast forward, a different time, a girl that hung around the block comes up with snot bubbles, and I'm like, oh, she gonna ask. She wants us to ask what's wrong. Okay, what's wrong? He hit me. He's up the block. And the nigga she was talking about, believe me when I tell you, he was not built like that. He didn't even want to come around the loop with us because You know, it didn't look too friendly. I mean, we weren't like thugs like that, but you know. So there's no fucking way he put his hands on her. No way. Well, safe to say somebody went over there and conducted an interview. The whole time she's making up this story, one of my niggas slid off and caught up to him and say, yo, what happened? He came back. We saw him. He was walking to the bench like, she lying. She lying. Shit she was saying. Her story changed like 5 times in under 10 minutes. I'm like, man, I ain't doing shit. Get out of here. Whatever, man. Y'all niggas want to go over there and beat them up. Y'all do that. I ain't doing that. These are things that men have to beware of. Why are we acting like we just didn't go through the Travis Rudolph situation? You understand that hair-hatted hooligan, 20-year-old bitch that had to get a BBL, which means she's lazy and don't want to go to the gym and work out. She got her brother shot at. I'm sorry, her brother got shot. The rest of the niggas got shot at, and one of his friends is dead now. Because she's mad that her ex-NFL football player was talking to other bitches and told her on the text, so what, this new bitch look better than you anyway. She comes to his mom's crib, starts breaking phones, breaking the PS5, assaulting people. It's all on camera. And then sends a text, please go shoot his shit up. He hit me. Left out the part that she went over there and broke property, swang on people. Left all of that out, right? He hit me. And like the dopes these niggas were, at an ungodly hour in the morning, shows up and says, yo, come outside, we want to talk to you. 3 in the morning and one nigga ain't got no shirt on. You don't want to talk, you want smoke. And you know what? They found it. One nigga dead. The other nigga she was basically ruining him because he was trying to go play for the Canada League, the Canadian League. I don't know how that's going out. But he got jammed up over this bullshit, over her lies. Over her lies. One nigga dead, one nigga almost went to jail. And what's happening to her, by the way? What's happening to her? Let me talk to the matriarchy. What's happening to her? What's happening to that bitch that caused the death of a black man? I'm sorry, she'll sit up there and say, what did she say? When they said, what's the shit? Shoot his shit up. What's the shit? Well, when we're mad, we all have said things, and thank you, the big steel. By the way, y'all do know that bitch was married, right? Not to Travis Rudolph. That bitch had a whole husband. Todd Swindler, what up? That bitch had a whole husband in doing all of this. She had a whole husband, y'all. Please go shoot his shit up. What's the shit? Oh, well, you know, we all get mad and we say things. Yeah, salute. Coach, what up? No, that's not what we asked you. What's the shit? And then she had an attitude in court. She said anything but him.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Stop lying to yourself. I was born at night, but not last night. I was actually born in the morning, but not this morning. You were mad and you was in your feelings, and he done told you that BBL isn't even hitting. You wanted him to die. Let me tell you something. Her brother's homeboy is dead. And if they had been successful killing Travis's moms, either Travis or his brother, that'd have been good for her. These modern bitches don't care. I just saw another thing where a scorned baby mama pretty much got a hit on her baby daddy in the NFL, saying she will pay a cash prize to anybody that can injure him during the season. Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen that? I'm like, wow. These hoes really be going in. I always tell, yo, these fucking dudes, you gotta pick better bitches. You gotta do better. First of all, if you gotta call her a bitch, you ain't need to pick her. But every time you hear these women try to convince you that there's some virtuous woman, when they're referring to you as a nigga, head for the hills. I have niggas. Oh, please, this nigga this nigga that. Yeah, Zion. Let's check with him in the next few years. You think these bitches ain't about their bag? We'll come up for them. Hey, man. Just you and I in it. Have y'all seen Al Pacino? How old is he? 82? Has a 24-year-old girlfriend. She just spit out the fucking baby, and now she's not dealing with him no more? Come on, man. Come on, man. He's 82. And slid up in some 24-year-old Poo-Tang. Now she got the baby. And she's done. Yeah, come on. Spurger, what up, man? Al is 75. Why is he laying up with a 24-year-old? Let me explain something to you. I get 20-year-olds trying to press me. Do you know that doesn't... No, thank you. No. You know, this November, I'm going to be 48. I legit can tell these bitches I'm old enough to be your father. Seen and unseen. What's good, man? So these are the healer. What's up, man? So here's the things that we have to watch out for. Travis Rudolph situation, right? She tried to get him killed over a broken heart. She got her brother shot and his friend is dead. He's not coming back. I wonder what their conversation is. And I bet you she told him, hey, well, you know, I really didn't mean for you to come over there and do that. You have to accept responsibility in the part that you played in this. Because these hoes don't accept any accountability for that. So what I'm asking you is, this brick hoe who got hit upside her head. Hey, Rachel, Nonito, look at this. Look at this. Y'all remember Hasim Rahman? That's a clean shot off of the head of Evander Holyfield. It lumped up. Now, if you get hit in the face with a brick, on top of swelling, you will have some, like, scarring somewhere. Did she roll the punch? Did she, like, Philly shell it and all the brick ain't hit her? I knew there was something wrong, but I didn't want to, General Africa, I don't know why the bitch ain't in prison. That's a great question. Because Travis, I don't know if he's pursued legal action towards her. I hope he does. And salute to my brother Nonito Donaire. I didn't know that him and I shared the same birthday, November 16th. That's what's up. Scorpios. Yeah. Tim TV, what up? You see, let me tell you how much of a criminal this bitch is. First of all, she lied. Second of all, this is not her first time at the rodeo. She's a liar, man. She's a liar. Then there was a whole bunch of things that I saw. She didn't go to the emergency room. She went to a goddamn clinic. Now, I heard she showed some medical records. Weren't really legible. There was a contusion, and I heard two things. There was some damage there, obviously. Then I heard that she works in the medical field herself. She has access to saline. She might have pumped her face up with that. Now, why are people saying that? Because earlier that day, my brother Theo Coop in the building, salute. Earlier that day, she's at a damn party with a goddamn ski mask on. Who the fuck goes to a party with a ski mask on? How are you incriminating yourself like this? You see, there's something called criminally insane. That means a criminal that has gone to prison or been locked up several times for the same shit. Petty larceny, purse snatching, whatever it is. pissing in public. You're a repeat offender for the same shit. You've gotten locked up several times for the same thing. You're insane. Because you keep doing the same thing over and expecting different results. What do you think's gonna happen? This bitch has GoFunded me how many times? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? And they keep giving her money. So she's criminally insane. She had the same story in 2020. Somebody almost went upside her head she had a situation of Ahmaud Arbery proportions. You know Ahmaud Arbery, who was publicly executed by those crackers, by those Klansmen, that Paulie Malignaggi said, you know, it wasn't racially motivated, and he killed himself because he tried to grab the gun shotgun pointed at him, and he tried to grab it, so it's his fault. Remember that? That's what Paulie Malignaggi told me, but that's something else. She said she had a situation similar to that, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Joker in the building, salute. I'm like, what's going on? And then all these people start showing up. I saw a lady talking about, hey, man. And I heard this thing with the brick happen. I'm like, again? Somebody else assaulted her? I'm like, what do you mean somebody else? Smash my like button, y'all. I'm cooking. Patricia Shelton, salute. Josiah Matthews, salute. Put the bricks in the chat. She said, again? I'm like, what she mean again? And then the stories start rolling out. So she has access to saline. So they alleging, if it was an allergic reaction, she did it herself at a clinic, not an ER. And again, they interviewed the 2 brothers that she was screaming on, and they said, no, we called the police. So they did something. They did something. But here's the thing. Again, women, y'all don't want protection because y'all don't accept correction. Y'all want assassins for retaliation. The true job of a bodyguard. Kane, what up? And I know Rachel and Onito they've hired security. A bodyguard's position is to protect you. And I'm using Rachel as an example. Let's say, I'll give you a perfect example. When we was in Vegas, Rachel tells Nonito, I'm going downstairs. Rachel is all of 5 feet tall, man. So Nonito, as a husband, is saying, whoa, you know, it's fight week. You know, people get a little crazy. She says, I'm going to be downstairs with BFTB and Drew. He said, okay, you're good.
Whoa! What?
Now, why do you think he said that? BFTB, Drew Titan, and Mark Nash, and she was in good hands. I'll just say that. Nothing was going to happen to her. That's a National Geographic fact. She was fine. Now, if we weren't down there and she was just going to hang out with her beautiful girlfriends, it's Nonito's job to say, look, I'd rather you not do that. It's fight week. People are nuts. And it's going to be all women down there. And you know how dudes are. And I don't want to have to go down there. And I'm the pro. I don't want to have to go down and knock the shit out of somebody. And, you know, in which Rachel will have to make a judgment call. Do I listen to my husband? Or do I say, fuck it, I just have to go get these drinks? You understand? She's accepting correction. A bodyguard's job is to say, okay, you're paying me to correct, you're paying me to guard your body. But you said you want me to take you here. Let me tell you what's going on over here. There was a shooting here 2 weeks ago. 2 blocks up, there's gang warfare. And I don't know anybody in this club. So in other words, Kofa, what up? In other words, I'm going to have to work hard being around you. And I don't think this is where you want to be. It's dangerous. I'm your bodyguard, but I'm also not bulletproof. That's his job. His job isn't to follow you into the most dangerous neighborhood in America and be blocking bullets like Wonder Woman with the braces and beating everyone's ass because you just have to go shake your ass over there. That's not what this is. Some women, D-Man, what up? Some women think that this is what this is about. If I can't correct you, I can't protect you. And some of you bitches want assassins at the snap of your fingers. That bitch almost got her brother killed, but damn sure got his friend killed trying to kill Travis Rudolph. That just happened, man. That just happened. And this bitch, Rhoda, all she did was come in and play on the heartstrings of women. And she knows there's a war going on online with the feminists and these black men, and she knows there's a problem there. So let me get this straight. You're part of the alphabet community. You're a feminist. You're a habitual liar, and nobody investigated any of this. But you knew what would happen. Your black female privilege got you that $40,000. That's what happened. By lying on black men, because that's what she did. She lied on black men. Where is the police report? Where is the detailed description of this man running around Houston it happened in? Running around Houston? That's going upside bitches' heads with a brick. What Rachel say? She said, yep, no way I was going down if you guys weren't there because I know Vegas. Guys, let alone on a damn fight week. All that testosterone. Yes. Yo, listen, man. It get crazy out there. And Rachel with her friends, no, they're a target. I could just envision some half-drunk fool coming up. Hey, ladies, can I have a drink with you? Can I buy y'all a round? Get out of here. But you see some big niggas there, it's a deterrent. Mark Nash is not a small guy himself, but it's a deterrent. You think 3 times before you even sit your punk ass down. But you got to check the temperature of the room before you walk in it. You understand? Yeah, healer. She's shouting out. She's saying all black women, oh, happy pride. Every black woman should kiss another black woman because we are the queens of the earth. Shut up. Wow, all of that. But as soon as somebody allegedly goes upside your head with a brick, you expect a man to do something? After if you checked her TikTok, which is disabled, by the way, now, from what I heard, she degrades black men all the time. You know how I handle bitches like that? I just don't deal with them. Oh, another one talking crazy? All right, I ain't got to deal with her. She's a lab rat. When she says something so off the wall, then I say, yo, look at the animal. Look at the animal. That's how I treat it. What? We're supposed to be your bulletproof fucking vest? We're supposed to be your personal assassins? You talk bad about us and we ain't shit and we're lames and we don't know how to treat women and all this shit. And when the black men said, okay, fine, we won't talk to you then. You date a Spanish woman. You hate your mama. You get your passport and explore your options in other places like the Philippines. Or we're chasing around young girls. With pedophiles, chasing around young girls who can't speak English and don't know any better and have dirt floors, tin roofs, and uneducated. And when the Filipinas clap back at them, remember when I said it? Your brothers don't get involved in that. Leave that alone. Because I saw a few of these simp-ass niggas, these Latinas and these Asian women clapping back at my black queens. Nigga, shut up. Stay out of that. Stay out of that. Before you respond, Find out what's going on. And that's all I ask these black women to do. Y'all jumped to this woman's defense and y'all didn't even explore the whole story. It sounded crazy. You see, you know why? Because you women are reactive. Emotions come first. You're a woman, that's what you do. Now, of course, when you hear the story, the first thing I said was, oh, wow, a woman got hit with a brick? Wonder what happened. Oh, I believe that. Read that. It's serious. It's serious. The security's job is not only to protect, but if they're familiar with the area, they have to let the client know, yo, look, okay, y'all go in here. Do y'all know what's going on in here? Let me tell you what's going on in here. This, and that. Y'all still want to go? Because I don't recommend it. You pay me to do a job, but I don't recommend it. Something might happen in here. Listen, I did security. And on one occasion, these people wanted to go to a place that I was not comfortable with. And I let them know. I said, look, are you familiar where you're going? They said, yeah, but. They didn't say no. They said, yeah, but we're going to do this and do that. We're going to be in and out. I said, you know what? I don't recommend it. Not over there. I do not recommend it. I mean, come on. It'll be fun. I'll get you a drink. I'm security. No. You know what? Maybe I'm not the guy for the job tonight. Let me call my boss and yeah. And I declined. And it was a good payday. But I'm not, come on. And something happened that night. Something happened that night. The nigga that went, he had to work that night. I'm talking like, oh shit. Pew, 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 pew. Not meant for them, but niggas at each other. I say, let's see, was it worth it? Was it worth that $500? Was it worth it? Not me. Bullets ain't got no name on it. Theo Coop in that super chat, much love and appreciation, my brother. He said now listen to this, y'all. She deleted her TikTok page, made her IG private, and her GoFundMe is being investigated thanks to a YouTuber named Daphne. Need to deport her ass. That's right. And she an immigrant. Get out of here. Where's Donald Trump? Get out of here. Close the borders. Get out of here. Get out of here. 40 racks? 40 racks? Let me ask you a question. To the women. Yeah, original man. Yup. To the women that were so disgusted with this story and mad at men. Did y'all donate to her? Ask for your money back and see if you get it back. And be honest. Say I donated $5. I donated $1. I donated $50, $100. Girl, I gave you 40 grand. You know it had to have been worldwide. 40 grand, the sisterhood and the simpsterhood. Coin that phrase. I made it up just now. Let me put that in there. The simpsterhood. Simpsterhood. That's for you hoe ass niggas. Yep. The sisterhood. The simpsterhood. One and the same? DeMarco, what's good? Exactly, original man. Yo, all y'all simpsters and y'all ladies, y'all donated. That 40 racks ain't come from me. Where'd the money come from? Now, here's my question. Why hasn't she just got out on her social media and say, look, I stand by what I said. This happened. I don't care what y'all say. She's been awfully quiet. Did she lawyer up? I hope so. Has this been on the news? I don't know, Rachel. Do y'all know about GoFundMe? Can you see the amount of people that donated? Yeah, I heard Willie D was standing in the pocket for her. I didn't see what he said. So you could see. Oh, she's done. She's done. You know why? Number one, it's Fox News. Number two, she black. Number three, she's black and African. They're gonna have a ball with her ass. Now it done made mainstream. You see, you went to the well too many times, bitch. But here's my question for the show, okay? Here's my question. Now she's being investigated. Yeah, Willie, I don't know what Willie said. I didn't see it. But if it's in support of her, need to get rid of that shit. Now listen. She's dragged black men. She's pimped this internal war between black men and black women. Dragged black men and bigged up the alphabet community. Hey, ladies, she even told you that y'all are running around trying to look like trannies. Y'all didn't see that video? I saw it. I said, ooh. So now that we've known that she's lying, Nigerian, I heard she's Somali. Pinball was good. No doubt, fam. Salute to you, man. Much love. Smash the like button, y'all. Salute. Oh, yeah, let me hit that for her. Let me hit this for her.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yeah. But listen, here's my question, y'all. She done dragged black men. She threw more fuel on the flames to have these feminists hate us. And now that it's proven that she's lying and we're right, because this is the ultimate I told you so. This is why you shouldn't just jump in a situation to protect a random woman that you don't know, because you don't know what happened. Now, there are exceptions to the rules, and I explained that. A woman getting mugged. Not everybody's a fighter. You can get a detailed description of the perp and call on the phone. Or if you're feeling like, oh, man, I could take him. I got to do something. That's a judgment call. I'm not talking about the random woman getting attacked by an emotionally disturbed person on the subway at 2 a.m. I'm not talking about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That bitch just blamed black men for a situation that didn't even happen. So if those dudes jumped up and said, hey, where he at? That's my African accent. Where he at? There's no one to chase because it didn't happen. Had them running off into the night. Where he at? Nowhere. He got in the car and left. What kind of car? I don't know. License plate? I don't know. How'd he look? Black.
What?
So here's my question to you modern women. Are y'all gonna hold this dumb bitch accountable? Y'all not? So many hoes on TikTok dragging black men. Let me get this straight. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this straight. Y'all not protecting us if we're not sleeping with you? If you don't know us personally? Yeah. Some of y'all hoes live in neighborhoods where y'all see niggas get beat up every day. Do you even call 911? What about the nerdy dude coming home from work and some niggas jump on him? A lot of y'all hoes know them niggas. Hell, y'all done slept with 3 of them. Do you call the goddamn police and help them? That same nigga earlier in the year asked to take you out. You said no. Why? Girl, he's fat. He's lame. He drives a 2008 Dodge Caravan, and no. But he gave you access to his resources. He took you out several times and, you know, bought you a meal and stayed with you on the phone when you ain't have nothing else to do. This is the nigga you call when you're bored. Y'all ever got that phone call? This is a sidebar. You're sitting in your house, minding your business. Your phone rings. Hello? Yo, what's up? It's a chick that you was kind of interested in. You ain't hear from her. And then when you call her, when you do get you on the phone, she's like, yo, let me call you back. And it's like, oh. And the other time you're talking to the answer machine. This was back in the days, 90s, y'all. No cell phone. So now it's like, what's up? Nothing. I was just bored. Let me call you back. Man, I hung that phone up so hard the goddamn shit exploded. Bitch, you called me talking about you bored. I've been trying to holler at you for 3 weeks. Then one time you answered the phone by accident, heard it was me. Oh, let me call you back. Let me call you back. Never called me back. So I stopped calling. Now it's raining outside. And I got all my entertainment here. I got the PlayStation going. I got the DVDs up. And I'm good. I got my food. I'm good. Then you call and want to stay on the phone with me. I'm like, oh, what's up? What's going on? Nah, I just want to see what you're doing. I'm bored. Now you want to call me because you're bored? Shut up! Get the fuck off my phone. Get off my phone. This is the shit that we dealt with. So pardon us if we come into our own as we get older and we're less thirsty and we're more protective of our assets that we have accumulated. It might not be in the millions, but it'll be in the thousands. See that car I have outside, I have to protect it. You see this apartment or home that I live in, I have to protect it. My pension, I have to protect that. So pardon fucking me if I ask you what you bring to the table. I'm a working man, bitch. What you mean? What do you bring to the table? Whose kid is that? You don't look nothing like you. Oh, you look like his daddy? Where's his daddy? Out and about? Oh, y'all on bad terms? All right. What else here? Okay, yeah. You got yourself a little degree. Okay, great. You have a student loan? How long? How much? 80 what?
Not today.
Nope. Nostradamus Ellaby, salute. Nope. Next. Oh, you gay. Okay. You hate your mother. Okay. You don't like black women. Okay. No, I'm gay when it comes to you. I love black women that don't like you. And I don't like you because you remind me nothing of my mother.
Whoa!
You're gonna love my nuts.
Get out of here, bitch. Get out of here. Now, do you think modern women are gonna hold this hoe accountable? And I didn't even bother to put up all the video of the evidence of people shitting on this woman and throwing her, not even throwing her under the bus, because throwing someone under the bus is totally different from telling the truth on them. This woman has lied. She lied, y'all. She lied. $200,000 in student loans. Not I said the cat. How many women that dragged men are on TikTok right now? If y'all on TikTok, just go to the women that were chewing out black men over this bitch. Did they post anything they posted as of today? As of yesterday? Shit, as of the day before. And let me tell you something else. Y'all thought I forgot? That black kid with the glasses that said he was there and witnessed it? Nigga. Nigga. I heard his girlfriend walk him down Ram, big stepping, my brother. I heard his girlfriend outed him. Did y'all hear that? I heard his girlfriend say, yo, he don't even live in the same state. Which gives me reasonable cause to believe that he knows her. He did say he knew her. He knew of her. But I think they had an agreement. They had an agreement. If I cake off, I'm gonna give you a percentage. So if it's $1,000, you'll get 10% of 1,000. If it's 40,000, you get 10% of that, or whatever they had. I think they had an agreement. What would make this motherfucker lie? Philip D said thousands of them talk crazy about us. Well, just pick one. I want y'all to pick one and see if they say, well, based off of what this is a lie. If it's a lie, she need to get locked up or whatever. And yeah, they won't even apologize for saying, oh, this is why we don't fuck with black men. So go ahead and divest. I want you, all 200 pounds of you, because I'm talking to a black woman now. I want all 200 pounds of you with your fake hair to get on an airplane and pick a country and go find a husband. Go. Y'all heard what I said. Can a modern day black woman looking like the modern day black woman, can she get on a plane and go to the Philippines and find a husband? Hey, Rachel, can a modern day black American woman, yeah, they talking crazy, now I'm gonna talk crazy. Can a modern day black woman get on an airplane and go to the Philippines and find a husband? Yeah, looking like Lizzo. Without the money and without the musical talent, can she get on an airplane and go to the Philippines and find a husband? Go. Tell me. Oh, he said, now I'm a bartender? That's awesome. Jarrell said I look like a evil cowboy. Yeah, there y'all go. See, there you go. Nope. Nope. Do you think a Lizzo-sized black American woman can go to Italy and find a husband? No. You know what'll happen to her? She might get smashed on. She might think she's living a life, all those Italians in her face, and yeah, she's never been with a black woman. Going up to her sounding like Count Dracula. I want to suck your blood. I never been with black woman. They will bang her head out. Yep. Pick a country. Go there and find a husband. Good luck. Good luck. I got all the shit to say when men decide to leave. Well, honey, you see this shit? This is why niggas are leaving. The niggas that you degrade, the niggas that you can't stand, the niggas you say are lame. This is part of the reason why. When all men said was like, yo, it has to be a certain situation that I have to involve myself to defending a black woman. She got on there lying. I got hit with a brick and these black men just sat there and watched, and they were like, watched what? What? We didn't see anything. Where she said the violation took place, the owner of the property said, I looked on my cameras, that didn't happen, nothing happened. The brothers were saying, we didn't see nothing take place. What is she saying that we stood there and watched it? What we did do, we saw her face swollen. We called the police. Oh yeah, Philip D. Yeah, I got that clip. Black women are going to these countries and they're seeing how many of these black men, or men period, that are not looking all lame and fat and out of shape. These niggas is getting on planes. And she said, where was she at, Philip D? She said she was in Venezuela or something, and she was on an airplane with these two brothers. And when they landed, she said that Shorty came and picked him up and brought her girlfriend. And they said common sense salute, and they just pimped off. So she said, yo, not all these brothers that are leaving are lame. Nope. So there you have it. It was Colombia, right? Thank you. It was Colombia. So there you have it. These are normal dudes that are just fed up with it. And not everybody's out loud about it. These dudes are saying, you know what? Good. Because, killers move in silence. But except this bitch, she killed herself. That's right, Derek Gaines. They were saying it's saline injections. I'm trying to figure out how she got hit in the face with a brick. When I saw her in the clinic, it wasn't the ER, it was a clinic. When I saw her in the clinic, I'm like, yo, I've seen people get hit with bricks and rocks and pipes and 40 bottles. I've seen that. There was no scarring. Her shit was swollen, but there was no scarring there. I mean, what kind of brick was that? I want to know all the people that donated to her, and while you're at it, you got on TikTok and on your YouTube and everybody else and decide to cut down black men. Well, she's lying, y'all. And now Fox News got a hold of it. Believe me when I tell you, we're going to find out because since y'all don't want to listen to us, because now we're just trying to drag her, how y'all going to feel when Fox News says, no, we did this investigate? Because now they got money to put behind this. They're going to say, yo, look, all we got to do is go to the goddamn clinic. They're not going to talk to the nurse because they'll be in violation of the HIPAA laws, which is why I heard a nurse reached out to certain people, but they can't put the nurse on blast because the nurse will get in trouble. But if this is a legal matter, they're going to go to the clinic and say, look, we need to know what happened with her. Was she assaulted? What was the injury? Let's see the paperwork. We're going to get a court order to look at the paperwork because this bitch got a hold of $40,000. Then we're going to see what happens. And when it comes out officially, because you ain't got to listen to us because we just on social media talking like y'all are. When it comes back that she's lying, are y'all going to hold her accountable? I mean, I'm not looking for y'all to say sorry to us. Y'all too far gone. And the passport bros are too far gone. Oh, shit.
Whoa! What the
Go! I don't know, Rachel. You know what? I think they need to see. There has to be a way they can seize that. Because she got it based off of a lie. And if there's a way, they need to be able to seize that and stop it. Just stop her from getting the money. But the thing is, there has to be a way for the company GoFundMe to keep a list of people who contributed to that 40,000 and just, it has to be a database somewhere and say, look, just reverse it. Give everyone back their money. I don't care if they donated 50 cents. Just reverse it and give it back. Oh yeah, I saw that cop killer. She's running around the street cursing out white folk and shit. So that's how you know Fox News is gonna get her. You know they're gonna get her. They're gonna get her. And she did this to herself. Man, listen. These hoes, when they see Y'all must have forgot. Salute. When they see or they think they see a black woman getting done dirty, I mean, they send out like a call. Dumb broads unite. They take their wig off and hold it in the air.
Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Ho!
Calling all you hoes. Let's call those hoes. And they come from all directions. What the nigga do? What the nigga do? What the nigga do? Hit a sister with the brick? Yeah, okay. Where's the man at? It's been a week now? Where's this dude? Do we have a description? Why haven't the police? I heard another woman called the area, the law enforcement, and one of the cops said there was no report filed. How do you not file a fucking report? Oh yeah, how about this? Not to be outdone, this was very recent. Walking on the side of the highway, got kidnapped by the Hills Have Eyes, by some white people. Y'all played Resident Evil? The Bakers? Y'all played that one? Bitch got kidnapped by the Bakers and escaped. She escaped by the skin of her teeth. Why? Because she wants attention. But I'm going to tell you something real. See, that bitch lied, right? And there's really women out there that need help. Y'all remember that dude that lived in that neighborhood that kidnapped those two girls and had them in captive for like, what, how many years? In the house? Had them chained up in his crib. You remember that? Do you remember that? Style Point, salute. Y'all remember that? And when Shorty got out, she ran up to the black man. And he said, yo, there's something wrong, man. Remember that? Those girls needed help because that dude was sick. And when they locked him up, matter of fact, one of the girls was friends with his daughter. And she didn't even know her homegirl was like locked in the house. Something crazy like that. 13 years. That was in Cleveland. Are you kidding me? That dude didn't even make it to court. He hung himself because he knew what was going to happen to him. He hung himself. And here's the thing about Rhoda. You know how many women are running around? You know how many black women are running? Yeah, it's a cold game, young Hollywood. Hell yeah. Yeah, dead giveaway, Derek Gaines. Yeah, that guy. That dead giveaway, that guy. 13 years? You know what's sad? There's a lot of black women that go out here and start shit because they think we're disposable. They think we're disposable. Let me go back to the story. You're like a brother to me. Huh? That story I told y'all? I rock my brother. Salute, man. How you? That's my brother right there. Salute, good brother. Remember that? Remember I told y'all, hey, you're like a brother to me. She really thought 10, 11 years down the road, I'd still be around for her, accessible to her. Yeah, you're right. If the tables were turned and the man lied about the GoFundMe, this nigga Smother, how long was he in prison for lying about getting jumped in Chicago by some white boys? He went to jail for that, did he not? What do I always say? There's more dead niggas over a black chick's lies than a little bit. There's men that have gotten beaten up over her lies, lost scholarships over her lie. Yo, what about the college football player that lost? He was supposed to go to the NFL, and this woman lied about a rape charge. Fucked his whole life up. Sued and got money. Y'all know that story. Sued and got money. The state gave her money. Turns out she lied. Ruined his life. Sure, they done got a few million. You remember that? Oh, yeah, Reese. Yeah, I learned early. But a decade and some change later, I'm on the phone with her, and she's like, why we never got together?
Shut the fuck up!
That was Brian Banks. He went to your high school. Brother, that is the most aggravating story I could ever. Do y'all know that story? I might review it on a show. But do you know that's a typical thing? You know how many videos came across my algorithm today? Chicks on TikTok admitting, yeah, I was in high school and I lied on this kid and he ruined his life. I ruined his life, and lies. Third degree? Man, let me know how that works out, brother. I like to know. Hell yeah. So all we're saying is, black women, we have to be careful about who we protect. Because not all of y'all need protection, number one, because a lot of y'all start the bullshit, number one. And number two, y'all liars. A lot of y'all are liars, man. Shorty really thought I was going to be around for her 12 years later. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I moved all the way on. What are you talking about? 52 pounds later, why we never got together? Bitch. So they think they're going to have unlimited access to us. And they think we're supposed to be the bulletproof vest, assassins, ready for retaliation. Because their feelings are hurt, or because they decide to lie, or because they start a fight. And we're supposed to be there with our chest stuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Single moms, would you want your son to jump to an unconditional defense to a bitch that they don't know, and you don't know what happened? You're gonna get your son killed. Look at that. Brian Banks had a football scholarship from Southern Cal ready for him until that female lied on him. And Philip, how much money did that bitch get from the state, I think? It was in the millions. She lied on him. Was she ever reprimanded? Forget the money. She fucked his life up. She owes him, bro. Come on, man. Yup. Rod, you know I got mad at that, right? You know I got enraged. Because they were on TikTok laughing about it. It's not funny. It's not funny. Listen, man. Original man, he said she ain't spend a day in jail. Exactly, Style Point. Exactly. $2 million. And she spent every dime. His shit is ruined. But some motherfuckers get upset with me when I made reference to a car fire. For those of you who follow my boxing channel, y'all know what I'm talking about. Because the niggas I was talking about deserve that shit. Like these hoes ruining lives. Car fire, bitch. However, I said, what about the two young men who got lied on by the girl after they smashed in the bathroom because she didn't want the guy she liked to find out? Thank you. What about Kobe Bryant? Adultery, yes. Rape, no. He didn't do that. When they did the kid on her, they said, yeah, here's the thing. Kobe Skeet was there, but you're not gonna believe this. There's like 3 other guys there. They're sitting on her belly like, hey, what up? We just throwing them back. Hey, your Kobe's nut? Kind of tall there, man. Damn. Well, let's jump in it and see who's gonna get it there first. This don't look like ovaries. No, that's the navel, nigga. Which means the bitch she didn't even shower. Oh man, god damn. Oh yeah. How about that? Y'all black bitches talking about this? See, I'm angry now. Remember the chick in Brooklyn told her son about some cold French fries? He ran and got a gun and killed the goddamn employee? Y'all know about that? Black woman. She's alive and well. And where's her son? In prison. And where's the employee? Dead. Dead. One in jail of her own blood, and one's dead. And she's at home right now saying, I ain't telling him to do all of that. I mean, he shouldn't be in jail because he had to get my fries. Yeah. Remember when I said sometimes it could be your own family you got to watch? How about this? Right here in the Bronx, not too far from me. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. I think this kid was a Jamaican immigrant. Went to the McDonald's like he would do every morning. And some nigga bitch. Why you up on me? He wasn't up on her. He was like, what? It was on video. He wasn't close to her. They had some words. He bought his coffee. She leaves, gets her fucking stupid ass boyfriend. He comes up, not to fight, but with the hammer. Shoots him, kills him. Over what she said. Over what she said. Oh, Styles Point. Absolutely. By the way, this bitch Rhoda, she's a mother. But she gay. And she hates black men. She wasn't out there by herself. That Dunkin' Donuts situation was real. I think the difference is the police locked her up and him. I think both of them got locked up. How crazy is it? Listen, she wanted smoke for no reason. She wanted to see her boy. That's how sick it is. Some women, they get turned on. I'll never forget, there was she thinks she's Muslim. Welcome down, Ram. I'll never forget this. I was listening to a radio show on the internet by way of, the guy was out of San Francisco, right? There was a girl on the show, and I remember 50 Cent had a situation with another rapper on stage, and he ran up on the stage and muscled him and threw him on the floor, and I think he took his chain. Y'all remember that? This is going back almost maybe about a decade now. Y'all remember that situation where he had a fight on stage and he beat some rapper up and took his chain and wore the chain and took a picture with it? Y'all remember that? Well, they were talking about it on that radio show. And the guy that does the show, he looks at the girl and he says, What you smiling at? Smoking talk, salute, be more. He said, what you smiling at? And she's like, hey, nothing. He's like, wait a minute. That makes you hot, don't it? And she says, you know what? It kind of does. You know, us women like things like that. You know, a man that can handle himself. And he's like, wait a minute. So then the other guy says, wait a minute. He robbed dude on stage. She said, well, he didn't tell. You know, it's like a street code. He says, wait a minute. You think it's hot to see a man just outmuscle another man and take his shit and wear it? And she said, well, yeah. But she was a young chick anyway. But I mentioned that to say this. There are some grown women that get turned on by shit like that. Turned on knowing that this dude runs the block or no one's fucking with him. What makes you like that? What makes you say, hey man, my son got a gun and he will blow your eyeballs out the back of your fitted cap if you don't get my fries warm enough? These are the things we have to consider before we lift a finger to defend our women. I said there are exceptions to the rules, but everything that I said to you was not a lie tonight. These are actual situations that actually made news, but understand there's isolated situations that don't make the news that we had to deal with every day. Now, the story I told about the girl I used to hang out with, that's 100% true. And being that I know her, I knew not to come to work and flex on a dude that I was cool with. I said, give it to me. Tell me what happened, bro. And he told me that, and I believe him because I know her. She had a track record of doing fuck shit. She did. She had a track record of it. I said, man, suppose get out of here, man. She gonna get the next man killed. You ain't gonna get me having a bad relationship with my neighbors. We all lived in the same vicinity. Over her, I'll have none of it. You ladies think that we're bulletproof. You think that we're stuntmen. You think we're expendable for beef in the street and relationship-wise. You think we'll always be there. No, you're a boss. Fight your own goddamn battles. She wasn't unconscious. Pick up the brick and hit him back. Boss. Oh, really? It happened and she can't hit. Oh, didn't she say she had a concussion? I need to see that in the paperwork. She said she had a concussion. Listen, she lied. Y'all gonna have to try really hard. There was thousands of y'all bitches donating to her, calling us out. This proves your point, right? Now, watch this. This proves our point now. This is why we're very skeptical. Cobra Head, what up? Of helping y'all when y'all are in distress. There are exceptions to the rule, but that right there, I'd handle it the same way. Where, sister, you got hit with a brick? First of all, I think you need to sit down. Are you on your phone? Did you call? Someone call 911? She need help. Sit down, sis. That would have been me. Sit down. Someone call, or y'all two brothers, y'all call 911? Okay, listen, focus, baby. Who did this? Is he around? Because there still might be an element of danger. He's gone. He got in the car and left. What kind of car did he have? Did you get a plate number? What kind of car did he have? Huh? No plate? Okay. How did he look? Well, I'm going to need this because I need to help you when the police come because you might be a little concussed. So I did my part. But Nicholas Levy, salute. So, look. Big Texas, salute. So, look. That's just what it is, y'all. Slapping white people and twerking. $40,000 in GoFundMe. Prior to that, she had what? $5,000 or $4,000? And then she got this nigga with the glasses lined for her. That's what I heard. But Fox News is on her ass. and she need to get put in jail for lying. And she need to get held accountable for lying on black men. So all you, oh my God, you smut warriors. Aha. This is instant karma. We had nothing to do with this. Black men had nothing to do with this. All we said was, there's a reason why we're not so quick to defend y'all. There's a reason. Other than the fact y'all say y'all don't need us anyway. But this is why. Wake up. My brother I Rock in that super chat, much love. He said there's been more than a few videos that have come out showing she's been gifting and scamming with GoFundMe for years. Yes! I just saw like 2 other things today pop up. And if you get hit with the brick, your skin will split immediately. I know. I never believed it. I'm like, okay, wait. Maybe she thought it was a brick. Maybe it was a fist and she thought it was a brick. Maybe someone slapped her. But if you get hit with a brick to your point where your shit swell up, there would have been some scarring. There'd have been some blood. But oh yeah. The reason why people think it was saline is, A, she has access to it. That's what I heard. Because she's like in the nursing field. So she has access to saline. That's number 1. Number 2, she was at a party with a fucking ski mask on. And she filmed herself. They was like, wait a minute, why is she? Hold on. Style Point said, yeah, I have a theory she didn't go to the cops because she would have been charged with a false report. Well, and I agree with you. But let me add to that, good brother. Let me add to that. She said she was assaulted and someone did it, which means the person that committed that crime, because that's a felony, is at large. So now she's obligated to give a report. There's no snitching here because you went live. You went live and said what happened. She would rather go live and throw black men under the bus. Because if it really happened and she didn't want to make a police report, all she would have to have done is say, yo, look, because y'all called 911. Wait, she had her phone with her. Instead of going live, she could have called 911 and went to the hospital. What happened to you? Somebody threw a brick and it hit me. Or a rock or something. I don't know what happened. And that's what I'm saying, Style Point. How the fuck a brick don't break your skin? That is impossible. I ain't want to say it, but that's impossible. I've seen people get hit with those green little acorns and it split their shit. Man, this chick is a liar. And I know the women ain't gonna apologize saying, yo, look, we drag black men, but you know what? This one's on us. Because she's a liar. We not condoning her. But you see, by y'all not saying anything, y'all are still sticking up for her. I want to know how many of these women are on Instagram right now saying, yo, look, she a liar. All right, but yo, I donated. I want my $10 back. I want my $100 back. I want my $500 back. Where are those videos? Why y'all acting like y'all getting a cut? What did Public Enemy say? Can't trust it. So the brick smut lied. Are the modern women going to hold her accountable? The answer is no. Because it's been a couple of days. They'd rather not say anything. It's called being wrong and strong. Modern women are good at that. Fellas, get your passports. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Godfather, you believe her?
Bullshit.
Thank you. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. Man, much love, man. I have fun here. Because boxing is getting on my goddamn nerves, but I'll be back tomorrow to talk about something. Boxing's working my nerves, man. And we'll be back here Wednesday. You already know what time it is, man. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. And we need to keep cooking on this. Everybody that does content, keep cooking on this. I want this bitch locked up. I want her in jail. Tired of this. Tired of these women lying. I said women lying. I didn't say all of y'all. I'm saying I'm tired of these women lying. These modern women lying. Stop it. Y'all gonna have to own this. I want this hoe locked away. She dangerous. I'll see y'all in the AM. Later.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.